things. It's one, a pose. It's two, a transition. In my experience, if I'm doing the pose, it's a little different than if I'm in transition. Okay. So there's this thing, so the pose itself, oh God, yeah. The pose itself is wrist right under elbows, right? You can see how far forward, I don't even know if I'm quite, is that it? Am I good? So you can see how far forward my shoulders are of my wrists, and then you like, right, here's chaturanga, and I'm holding that there. Okay, in transition from plank pose, going, taking the shoulders that far forward. Some people can do it, but it creates a lot more risk for shoulder issues. And you know, vinyasa yogis, rotator cuff injuries is unfortunately an all too common thing. And so this is, you know, you think about how many chaturangas you do in a vinyasa practice, particularly if it's a hot, fiery type vinyasa practice, you put yourself at risk every single time. So it's important to really have an established foundation. Okay, so if I'm coming through the transition, you know, I'm not quite there. Flip to the tops of the feet. Now here's the other thing, little off chaturanga topic, but you want ideally the shoulders over the wrists here. See what happens? When I go forward, there's like, oh, I have to crawl my shoulders up towards me. I like have no choice in the matter. So if you can get your shoulders over your wrists, there's more opportunity for opening the heart. Okay, so for me, in my experience, in the flow of chaturanga, I go forward with my shoulders less to protect them, and the shoulders should never go below the elbows, right? So you'll see this a lot. I'm gonna do it, even if I'm not good, but
yeah.
This.
So you might even see it lower than that.
Yeah, you
but
might see like this. Yeah. Right, and that puts a weight burden on the deltoids in the front. And it's not a burden on the rotator cuff itself. And you can really, I mean, I have one of my beautiful vinyasa teachers in Madison. She's struggling with a rotator cuff injury right now. And she's like super advanced practitioners, as we do so many of them, particularly as you fatigue, the tendency to do the nosedive is going to be even greater. Okay, so we're going to do a couple exercises to one, feel chaturanga as a pose, but then two, work on it as a transition, because there's a lot of value in a pose. It's super, super hard. It's a level 2 pose, right? But then we're also going to work on it in transition. Okay, so the first, can I have 2 blocks, please? The first way we're going to do this is we'll have a block, and this is from the manual. One block under the chest and one block under the pubic bone. So we're going to give you a little cheat. We're going to help you out. And lay here and here, toes tucked. And I'm going to find the alignment of wrists. I'll have to pull my hair back. Wrists under elbows. And then so you don't have so far to go. Active thighs, tail towards heels, head of the belly, back towards the spine. You don't have to lift an inch. It's the longest inch you've ever taken, right? So we're gonna do that first. Okay? So grab 2 blocks.